Here's Precalc. It's a little mini lecture for 3.1.3. We're going to talk about systems of nonlinear, solving nonlinear systems of equations. So these four, A, B, C, and D, we're just going to talk about, we're not going to solve them, but we're going to talk about, what would the solution look like? What would it look like graphically? So, first of all, you need to know what the two equations are. Like, I can tell that on letter A, these are both lines. So they're both linear. So I know what can happen with two lines on a graph. They can either be parallel, and there can be no solution, or they could be coinciding, where one's on top, exactly on top of the other one, and then that would be infinite solutions. Or the usual case is that they cross, they intersect at a point, like x comma y. So that's what could happen with letter A. Letter B, when I look at the two graphs, this one, at first I was going to say it's a parabola, this top one, but I see that the y is squared, so it's a sleeping parabola. So it's like a sideways parabola. I'm not going to try to get a perfect graph, but it's just, it goes sideways. And then, but this other one's also a parabola. So if the parabolas were positioned just right, I could get up to 4 intersection points, if they happen to fall that way. And I could get, maybe I could even, could I ever get no intersections? Let's see what would happen. I think I could get no solution if they were just positioned perfectly. Yeah, I could even, if one was going down, I could get no solutions. I could get up to 4 solutions. I could rearrange them in different ways where I could get them to touch each other once or twice. Like I could have it where one of them maybe there's only 2 solutions, right? I could even get it where there's 3 solutions. I just thought of that. If it just barely grazed it right there, I could get 1, 2, 3 solutions. So I could get no solutions. Oh, can I get 1 solution? Or it could be going up. I could get 1 solution, 0 solutions, 1 solutions, 2 solution, 3 solution, 4 solutions. So I can get up to 4 solutions if I have a parabola and a sleeping parabola. So we just want you to be thinking about those things, because when you solve systems of equations, you might be surprised at how many solutions. Like you might say, oh, I got a plus or minus something. What does that mean? So we want it to make sense. So this thing right here on letter C, we have 3 factors of x. So this is actually a cubic. And cubics can kind of look like, they could look curvy like that, or sometimes they're just stretched out like this. But this one's an absolute value down here, and we know the absolute values go like that. So really we could get, the absolute value could cross the cubic 3 times. Maybe it only crosses it 1 time. Maybe the absolute value crosses the cubic 0 times. So we could have 0 solutions, 1 solutions. We might be able to get it so we could have 2 solutions. Maybe here's a square root, and maybe it hits twice. So I could have 0 solutions, 1 solution, 2 solution, 3 solutions. I do not see a way I could ever get 4 solutions. Sorry. We're just kind of having a conversation about, what these might look like. And you're so welcome to put these on Desmos if you want to look at them more. Now this, you don't know about this yet, but when you have the x multiplied by the y, it ends up being a hyperbola, which kind of is just looking just like your rational function. Like, remember the rational functions? So maybe it's like this and like this or something. And then, so that's what that bottom part is. And then this top part, or no, so that's the top part. The bottom part, I don't even know what that looks like. So we have an x squared, but we also have an xy. So we'll get back to that after. I don't want to have to delete my whole, I don't know how to edit, so we'll get back to that one. Maybe we can do that one in class. And then it says, so actually I can envision all of them, but maybe this last one. I think it's probably just another hyperbola. And then it says use a graphing calculator to solve each of the systems of equations and sketch the graphs. So I would let you do that. I think you know how to probably type these into Desmos. So go ahead and that can be your job, is to type this into Desmos, because I don't think I can screen share that anyway. So type letter D into Desmos and see what it looks like. And then I'm going to make another video for 3-3.